It was just your normal Friday night. Now I was just, casually reading my favorite news source, the Community Hub on Steam for Civilization 6, and I saw this. Look at this. Civ 6 Impossible Challenge ends Friday, June 18th. What's going on here? What it is you download a save file and you gotta try to win the game. Oh, I can do that, right? If you're a fan of my channel, you notice I do a lot of kind of deity challenges to make the game tougher. No capital until turn 20, really hard starts, starting a whole era behind, starting 2 eras behind. All the other AIs are Korea. So when I saw this impossible challenge, I'm like, all right, I have to do this. Here we are on the save file provided by Firaxis Games. Let's get a kind of a general sense of what's going on. We are Australia. Down here, it's a true start location. We're playing on deity. Excellent. We're also playing on quick game speed. Let's take a look at the victory conditions. If we go here, science, it looks like Korea's winning. They go for a science victory like 100% of the time. They're going to win 2 light years per turn, 3.5, so it's about 16 turns. They'll win the game. We're still going for a science victory for some reason. And if we look at the other victory conditions here, nobody else is really close. So what we want to go for is to try to get a culture victory as soon as possible. In order to do that, you really want to increase these modifiers. We can get modifiers for different religions, different governments, trade routes, and open borders. And if you look at this, we don't really have open borders with anybody except for the Arabian Empire. So that's the first thing we need to change, is us go along here. We can't get open borders with people who denounced us. So make a deal, get open borders from them. All right, so we got open borders from everybody. Now let's kind of look at our great works, see what's going on. We have, 3 art museums, 4 art museums. They're all full and they're all themed. Great, they're themed, awesome, that's all we need. The next thing, we have all of our great works of writing here. We are full of writers. We don't need any more great works of writing. The only spots we really have open are slots for music. We have some slots for artifacts here. And we have a lot of slots for relics. And it is really unfortunate because if you look at our religion, we have the belief here where relics provide triple yield of both faith and tourism. However, we do not have any relics. It's also even worse because we have Crystal Redentor as a wonder. And basically it makes relics even stronger, but we do not have any relics. We can't even buy any great works we can't buy any relics, great works. Here's a relic here. We can't buy it from the AI. We can't buy anything from the AI because we're so close to winning the game. They're not selling us anything. So earlier in the game, we should have tried to buy relics from the AI, and paying 30, 40, 50 gold per turn is definitely worth it because right now we're getting 107 gold per turn, and that would provide like 36 tourism. That's a lot for one specific item. We do have this great musician up to the north, so you can do a little bit of a trick here. This is in Brisbane. Let's go ahead and move this great work of music to a different city. And now we don't need to move the great musician, and let's create that thing right there. If we look at the great people, we really need musicians. We don't really need writers or artists anymore. It looks like we're gonna get a writer next turn. So we're gonna go ahead and finish a spy here. But in all the other cities, we're just gonna get rid of whatever they're building and go for theater square festivals. Every city now has theater square festivals. We're only keeping a spy here. And we're keeping the broadcast center over here because that'll have a nice work for great work of music we can do in the future. We can also just get rid of these great artists. They're just kind of just so I don't have to worry about them anymore. This great writer down here, we don't really need them. This worker will move to the north. We'll chop this forest and build a seaside resort there for additional tourists. Then the next thing we can take care of is we have a couple spies. We have a level 3 spy up here and a level 1 spy. Let's move this level 1 spy. We're gonna move you over to the Zulu's capital. And why is that? Is because we can steal a great work of music from there. So we'll move you down there. As for the level 3 spy, we're first gonna, let's see here, 84% chance to do the javelin. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's try to get, I think the highest I can actually get if we actually do gain sources is 90%, so that plus 6% is not too worth it. I have played this save file a few times, so I kind of know what's gonna happen and what we can do. We obviously would love to move rock bands over to Khamir's Empire because they have the highest number of domestic tourists, and then moving rock bands, we can actually lower this number and we would need fewer visiting tourists to actually win the game. However, they have the policy card where rock bands cannot enter their territory. Additionally, I believe America has it and Zulu has it. But do you know who doesn't have it? The Mapuche Empire. And if we look here, we have some great campuses around here. Campus Air, Campus Air, Campus Air, Spaceport to the north, so we can choose Space Rock. However, if you look at our government, normally there's an option to change policies. You can spend it with gold. But it looks like they just selected all these policies. They locked them in last turn, so we can't change anything. There are two ways you can kind of go about this. The first thing here, you can just choose, we'll just go for this one. And it'll be down to one turn next turn, and I believe it's 700 gold to unlock it next turn. For our research, it doesn't really matter. We'll just go Celtic Technology. So we would need to get gold next turn, 700 gold. We can just actually sell some oil to the Mapuche Empire. I think we can sell 20 oil for 650 gold, something like that, but we don't really need to do that. We can go ahead and change our government. Probably want to have democracy, but our nation would plunge into anarchy for 3 turns because that is a government we've chosen in the past. So we're just going to go for communism. And now for our policies, looks like it's a little bit bugged out there. Go ahead and change our policies. We're going to get rid of all these things here, so I can kind of show you what we're going to go for. The first important one here is we're going for logistics, +1 movement, starting in friendly territory. This applies to rock bands, so instead of 4 movement, we'll get 5 movement. The other 2 things do not really matter. We'll do levy and mass, so we'll get more gold. And I don't know, we'll just do equestrian orders. It's for the fun of it. We're obviously going to choose all the tourism ones we have. Online communities, satellite broadcasts, and heritage tourism. For our diplomatic policies, let's go with cryptography to make our spies even stronger. And then for our wildcard policy, this is the best one. Rock bands can choose any possible promotion. Let's go ahead and choose this. And now we can go ahead and buy a rock band here. And we can buy another rock band here. You do have 3 envoys at the start, but don't be tempted to spend them yet. Wait 1 turn. Just promise me. Just believe me with that. Because what's going to happen is Korea and America are going to declare joint war on you. And then Leventa will actually be at war with you. So if you have 7 envoys there, we can go up to 10. And then we'll get 2 air score for basically converting them over to our side when they're at wartime. But since we have Taj Mahal, we get +1 air score. So we'll be at 3 air score. So then we'll be at 342 out of 343. Additionally, we also get a great person next turn, so that's one more point. So we'll be at 343, so we'll fall into normal age. Even though going to normal age, dark age doesn't exactly matter right now. We got the javelin. Excellent. That is really good news. Here's a great person as promised. And then we can look here, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. 3 air score, 343 out of 343. 4 rock bands. Now we have 5 movement. So we've got to move them to the edge of their, So we just move this one down here. Now we're at 1. It's 1 out of 7 because it's actually embarked now. We'll go ahead and confirm that name and then obviously go down here to Space Rock. This one we can move to here. Go ahead and confirm that name and then go down to Space Rock. We'll buy another rock band up here in Broken Hill and 1 more in Rockhampton. This will be the last one we actually buy in Rockhampton, because they take too long to actually get down here, and we can buy 2 more in Broken Hill. We did finish our spy. Let's just go for Theater Square Festivals. And our spy is going to go to right here, Yulunde. So now our level 1 spy is actually in Zulu's capital, so we'll gain sources. It only takes 1 turn. Playing on quick speed is pretty fun sometimes, because man, 1 turn to actually establish and move there is quite amazing. Let's see how things are going. 248, we have 225. But next turn, we'll be able to do 2 rock concerts. And we're finishing up 1 Theater Square Festival, 3 Theater Square Festivals, 4 this next turn. So we'll probably get another 5 Theater Square Festivals. So we're definitely going to get a great person, are we? Ooh, 300 per turn. No, we'll get it next turn. Escape route. Uh-oh. The Child's Bath. We got it. Oh, we got the earring. Okay, good. We got both of those artifacts. Unfortunately, we can't really move these around or trade stuff with AI to actually get theming in these. We'll go ahead and put in digital democracy. Sounds pretty good. And we'll just choose symphonies. 100% choosing symphonies for the additional great musician points. Now we can go where all the action is. We can see here, this one, see, it takes 3 turns to actually get to a nice campus from Rockhampton. This is why we only buy 2 from there. But this one now, it can actually, look, Broken Hill can get there 1 turn. However, we need to at least have 2 turns so we can get the promotion. So we'll move this one here and here. Let's go ahead and perform this concert. 1,000 tourism. Excellent. We'll move this other one. Yeah, we'll just put it in queue. Move it down here. Go ahead and promote it to the world wherever we want. Then make sure we buy another one. Right there. Now we can see the difference in success rate for the different spies. This one has 1 promotion, 84% chance to steal the great work of music. This one 0 promotion, only 74. So let's go ahead and choose this one. And this spy, I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh, 84% chance to steal the great work of music, but we failed. That is a little bit unfortunate. For dedication, it doesn't actually move, matter what we choose. We got our great musician. You start in this city. We'll just do our same trick we've done before. Move this one out of here to a different spot, and then go ahead and create a great work there. Another escape route. Uh-oh. Okay. That's fine. We'll go ahead and build our seaside resort here for a little bit more tourism. But now we have all of our rock bands in spot. Let's move this one down. Let's see. Can we go here? Oh, we can go to this spot. We'll move this one down here. And this one over here. Yes. There we go. Let's go ahead. Space Rock, obviously. Let's see how much actually tourism we can get. 237 out of 247. Let's see. This is... It is currently turn 196, so we've basically pressed next turn 3 different times so far. Oh, that's a lot of tourism. Oh, man. Let's see how it goes next turn. And let's try to steal this great work again. 84% chance. Let's try it. Let's try it. So now this is the 4th time we've pressed next turn. So I guess this is turn 4. Technically. Let's look here. 240 out of 258. Ooh. I think they've gone up. This one. There's another spot over here. So we should be able to get up there. Okay, good. Well, there. This one. Down here. This one. We definitely want to move this one here. Can we move this one here and still be good? Good, we can. Now we have 5 rock bands. Let's just see. 1, 2. Oh, that's a lot of tourism. 3. Oh, man. 4. 2005. And we lost one there. We'll just buy another one up here just for, fun. But I don't think we need it anymore. 257 out of 258. Are you kidding me? We're so close. There it is. Oh, we did it. So that was 4 turns. 4 turns.
Accomplishments.
Impossible victory. Pfft.